Hello everyone, I'm Russ.
I'm Mark.
And this is a spirited endeavor. And this episode of Priming the Pump, we're going to be looking at the Ledaig 10, which is a first for us.
It is a first for us. So we haven't done this one yet, and I'm really excited about this.
Yeah.
And we're going to do something a little different because we have Russ's bottle, which has had some oxygen, and it's been opened, and he's been sipping on that for a little bit. And then I've got this bottle that's brand new.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a little side-by-side comparison to see what oxygen, or how that changes up the flavors, or if it does. Or
No, absolutely. And let me flip this around so you can get an idea of the level. So, I mean, it's not uncommon to have a bottle with a level at that point, but that is a lot of air, and we want to see exactly what impact the air has on the taste of the whiskey. So that'll be kind of a side note as we go through this. The interesting thing about this distillery is they are from the Isle of Mull, which is one that we really haven't touched on yet. We've hit most of the other major islands. This one we have not.
Yeah, I'm excited to try this one.
Yeah. So this is a peated whiskey, so you can expect some of the what you get in Islay. So it's a fairly high ppm, similar to what you would get in an Ardbeg or something of that nature. I think Ardbeg runs 55 as far as peat level is concerned. This one's right about 35, so a little lower, but I don't know if it's going to be noticeable.
All right, well, we'll find out, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, okay, well, let's take a look at this thing.
So very light color, like a golden color. Not, I don't know if I would classify that as amber.
Yeah, it's more like a lager beer.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah,
Good comparison.
between a lager and a pilsner.
Yeah.
So it's a very very light lemon honey color.
Good oils on it.
Yeah, is that chill filtered?
So not chill filtered and no color added. So this is au naturel, and it is bottled at 46.3. Gotta remember that 0.3% ABV. So there should be plenty of flavor left in there, and as we're seeing, the oils go along with that, I think.
Yeah, it's the truth. I imagine that's going to have some great lingering flavors,
I would
and
think.
you're gonna.
This is going to be one you're going to taste for a while, I bet.
All right, no, I'm excited. All right. Oh, so vanilla,
Yeah.
peat, a little bit of smoke in that. It's different than like an Ardbeg or a Lafroig.
Now, it doesn't remind me of a barbecue. It's a very earthy peat,
Yeah,
like digging in the soil,
Yeah.
doing some gardening. But there is a nice sweetness to it.
yeah. That's. There's no alcohol burn on the nose
No,
either.
there really isn't.
That is, I'm getting a little bit of something fruity in that, maybe like a pear.
Here we go.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So right off I'm getting that earthiness to it.
Yeah.
So from the peat and the smoke, I'm getting a little bit of that influence through there. Very vanilla.
Yes, very vanilla.
Very vanilla.
Yep. I'm not getting the butterscotch so much as I'm getting the vanilla aspect of it. I will say it is nice and viscous. It's not drying on the palate or anything of that nature. The tannins are really reserved on this one.
It's got a pleasant mouthfeel.
It really does. The smoke's nice on it too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a nice little, it's just there hanging out a little bit, just playing with all the flavors and not really overpowering anything.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. I think it's fairly well rounded for something that's that heavily peated. Everything seems to play really nicely together.
So on the back end of that, as I'm doing the exhale, now I'm getting like a fruit, like a candy, like a green apple Jolly Rancher.
I was just sitting here picking up the exact same thing. You get a little bit of air through your sinuses along with those vapors, and you start picking up that almost a green apple type of flavor.
Yeah.
Little brine, slightly, ever so slightly medicinal, but very little. That's a really nice dram.
Yeah, I picked that up on like the second sip. I didn't really get it on the first so much. But on the second sip, I'm really getting that little iodine
Yep.
tinge to it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice whiskey.
Really easy to drink too. Like I said, no sharp edges. The alcohol really doesn't bite you. It's just an easy sipping, very similar to an Isla.
Okay. Well, since we tried that,
yeah.
let's try a brand new bottle. We're gonna get into the neck pour on this.
That's going to be interesting.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So, I'm curious here.
You see any noticeable difference in the?
Not really. I was looking to see if there was any cloudiness or anything of that nature, and there really isn't there. I will say this cork seals really well. You'll notice the cork is different. I actually replaced the cork on this one because there were problems with the original one, but it is sealed really nicely. So I was just curious to see if there would be any clouding.
Okay. Oh, that's spicier.
Yeah, the nose is definitely stronger on the fresh bottle. Interesting.
I mean, you can tell it's the same.
Actually,
but there are differences in that.
Yeah, the brine is further forward on this one, on the older bottle.
Yeah, I'm still getting I'm getting a little bit more of the peatiness in that, but I'm not getting as much smoke.
Yeah. Wow, that really is a huge difference. More than I expected on the nose anyhow, and I wonder how much of that's the neck pour versus the air working at it, or maybe there's just some variation between the batches, but there is a significant difference.
It is different. I mean, you could tell that it's a Ledaig.
Mm-hmm.
The notes on it are similar, but they're like rearranged.
Yeah, what's forward on one is not forward on the other.
That's much spicier.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I have to say, I kind of like it a little bit better when it's been open for a bit.
I think so. I think once you get past the neck pour, that's going to mellow out.
Yeah.
Because that's hotter. That's spicier.
It's hotter, and some of the flavors that I enjoyed out of this one really aren't as noticeable in this one.
No, like I'm not getting that green apple now.
Yeah.
On the exhale.
Wow, I did not expect that much of a difference between them.
No kidding.
And again, I have to wonder how much of that's the air versus, just variations from batch to batch, but I'd like to think that they have it pretty well nailed down. I mean, they're a big distillery. It's Tobermory. Interesting. Wow. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, who knew? That's still a really terrific whiskey.
It really is. And price-wise, I don't think it was too bad. I want to say it was right around the $50 mark, which for, something like an Isla, that would be in the ballpark of an Ardbeg or a Lafroig or something of that nature.
Yeah.
And I would say it's a good competitor for them.
I think so. I'm glad they have this offering
Absolutely.
out in the world.
And again, Isle of Mull, so it's a little bit of a different animal, similar to Isla, but it definitely has its own unique personality. So from a score standpoint, what do you think?
So this one, I'm thinking that it's probably a solid 4.
I'm with you on that one. I really enjoy this. Again, I like the fact that there really aren't any sharp edges on this. I love the way the flavors are blended. No one kind of stands out and knocks you around. But yeah, as far as the brand new bottle, I have to knock it down a half a point.
I'm going to knock it down a full point.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it down to 3.
I think that's fair.
I think it would be higher if I didn't try that one first.
I could certainly see that. Well, what will be interesting is to see if that one ends up mirroring this one as we get some age on it.
Yeah, we'll have to keep track of them.
Absolutely. Well, excellent. A really good whiskey. I certainly enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well, and I hope you'll check us out on Facebook, A Spirited Endeavor, and we're on Instagram as well, and obviously on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah, give us some likes, and look forward to hearing what you're drinking.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.